Whoa, so if you haven't seen, noticed, this is Half-Life Alyx. Go. This is the non-VR modification, meaning I'm using, you know, it's mouse and keyboard, but I'm using my Steam controller for this test. To check it out, I played this on a HP Reverb G2 and Oculus Quest 2. And the first thing that we can just gonna strike you, this, you know, when you open it, is actually how good the kind of quality of textures look, you know, in a good normal monitor, on a good normal monitor. In VR, you know, this is kind of the fidelity you want in VR, and we are far from it. Unfortunately, it's what it is. But you know, the graphical here, the small thing, and you know, even fun since playing The Last of Us, that are way more demanding. You look at this, and this runs looks like incredibly great, and when we can reach this fidelity and clarity and the colorfulness and everything in VR, that's when VR, I feel, can take off. Yeah, VR does offer a hell of a different immersion level, but yeah, you cannot deny how much better the graphical fidelity is right now on the, you know, the monitor. Obviously I haven't tried this $2,000-$3,000 headset or like that, but we need this in VR for VR to really be able to shoot off, in my personal opinion, to take on your VR headset and have this clarity, so that everything has the sharpness of a decent 1080p to 1440p monitor. The colors, you know, the contrast ratio, the clarity, the edge-to-edge clarity, and we needed the, you know, the sweet spot to be big, so we don't have to adjust and find that particular space where it looks that good. Now this game is better in VR, most likely, without a doubt, but it's just fun to see how this is, you know.
Alyx, how's it looking
How
up
this
there?
game is, you know,
Metrocop movement is normal. Same for the combine patrols.
without
How's it going in the
VR.
stockyard?
And I'm interested and I'm curious to see
They're never gonna miss it.
how this is gonna feel on, you know, my Steam controller compared to it.
Someone's hooked into the combine construction network.
Don't get greedy, guys.
Obviously the interaction here, like this, you know, doesn't really work that great.
The combine moving supplies into the quarantine zone. That place has been deserted for years.
Like writing and stuff.
That is what? Well, we'll look into it when we get back.
Not sure how throwing stuff is going to work.
We'll be there soon.
And
What is it, Russell?
Would you?
this interaction crosser is quite bad, actually. Alright, let's move on. And also, you know, just opening stuff, you don't get the immersion level is not here. The graphical, you know, the audio and the story might actually be on a better level. Yeah. Graphically, you know, woo, 1440p here, and it runs really great here in the 1440p. Everything is on ultra so far. Obviously, it might be some glitches. I'm gonna link to the, you know, to this mod in the description below. And there are some crashes, some bugs here and there that could occur, and you know, something, and not everything 100% fixed and optimized. You can see the shadow there seems a bit glitchy. You can sometimes get stuck. They recommend you to save a lot, but yeah, the graphical here obviously is definitely weird with how this is working. Shadows. You have a jump, you have a crouch, you can sprint. And I don't think you can No, you can only press to... You can only press to interact with doors, you know, you can't pull and stuff like that. You know, lean in to watch details, and you know, this is a much more powerful scene in VR. But one thing that I'm always been curious about is why can we not get VR controls for flat screen? And hang on here, let me explain it before we dig too deep in this game. So you can have a base station 1 or 2 placed on a desk or close to your monitor, and you can use same VR controllers, and you can play this game on a flat screen without modification, without anything needing to be done. Maybe you need to toggle launch options, play this in VR or flat screen VR. You could still then interact with stuff, and you know, you could look a little... You don't have head tracking, I get that. You could add like a head tracking band to get kind of like 180-degree head tracking, just like the first Oculus DK2 had. You know, you can even track. You could have like some kind of band or something that can be tracked on your head, right? So you could have 180 degrees of head tracking VR controllers, and people that get nauseous in a true VR headset could enjoy this experience, and that could push into other games to, you know, offer different controls, because the VR controls offers stick movement, move movement, you know, and turning, walk and turn. All those controls are already available in pretty much every VR game. You know, you have mood turning or you have flick turning. Let me see if I can, oops, tweak something here. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, that is definitely something that I have been very curious to. Why can we not get, you know, VR controls for flat screen gaming? Because that would allow people that are get VR sickness easy, could enjoy the VR games. It will also increase the player base, meaning that more could, you know, buy the game, play the game, enjoy the game, and ease them into VR, make them maybe more curious about the VR. So when, you know, when VR evolves more, they might be interested to go for that. Yeah, we can't feed the one, right? Don't think so. Cannot interact with this. I think we can interact with this on the real game. But yeah, I'm definitely been very curious to why VR, you know, hasn't tried to do this. It would help them, you know, there we go. Help them to reach out to a broader audience and everything. And I think it would be really fun, you know, you could get like pistol or other cool VR guns, you know, for even for FPS games, and get more fine control aiming, and
I'm headed back to the safe house right now to meet Dad.
you know, kind of incorporate the
Stay safe.
down. You could kind of incorporate the old school light gun when you shoot with movement and stuff. I think it could be really awesome for like a game like Doom Eternal or something, or Doom 2016, having like maybe some kind of controller or some gun, maybe one regular controller for just movement and then one like gun, and you can choose which gun you want, you know, for left or right, like walking with one, and then you have like a aiming with gun in 3D, maybe incorporate again with the head thing so you can look a little bit also with the head, and like, yeah. I think that could definitely work. But yeah, the first thing that definitely struck me.
What is it?
Is how much, you know, better the graphical looks in just pure non-VR. Because you have all the super clarity, high detail, you know, easy readability and everything. Also the audio, you know, you know, should be pretty similar, but it's just can be more easy accessible getting all the good audio, since you know, you don't have to have the headsets, the comfortability, everything. Just it runs super smooth, 1440p, everything on ultra. Not sure what kind of performance we are getting. I could turn that up maybe. Let's go with this one. Let's see what happens. Take you to that. Here we go. And again, I'm running this on, not again, I'll run this on a Ryzen 5600X, 600X, RTX 3070, 32GB of system RAM. Oh, it's running at 116 frames. Ooh, that's smooth. I'm maxing this game out. My GPU is not being pushed to its limits. VRAM is fine. Seems to be multi-threaded pretty good. Like so far, it's not that, you know, not that bad compared to the Last of Us. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's still you know, some glitch bugs here and there, so.
Whoa, wait, I just live here!
Probable anti-citizen. Get those hands off!
Wait, don't shoot!
Area secure in the bed. Give us names.
Didn't steal anything.
Don't care. What did you see?
No one! I didn't see anyone!
Get it out and take it to the transport.
Dad! Hey, wait, no!
So, again, the immersion are very, very different. This game is VR. In VR are
Where are you
better
taking
overall
me?
experience.
Where's my father? Hello? Damn it, where's my father?
Tell her to stop moving around back there. Stop moving. What's that? Get it! It's under the seat! Get it! Tell her, go!
Oof. So again, it's running this, you know, on my RTX 3070 and 5600X Ryzen. This is just not even maxing out my GPU on Ultra. VRAM with recording is, you know,
Alyx, you there? You've got to get
6 to
moving.
7 gigabytes in
I've been in
MSI
an accident.
Autoboner.
I know! I caused it, so technically not an accident. You've got to get moving.
Wait, where's Dad?
He's fine. Follow the drone.
There we go.
So, Dad's okay, right?
Yeah, well, no. To be honest, he's in huge trouble. They've still got him. He was in a separate transport.
You saved me?
Well, yes. I had no way of knowing who was in which van, so yes, the result
Jumping,
was when I
really
saved you.
jumping over.
Do we know where they're taking him?
Criminal holding, and then, when they realize he's Eli Vance, to Nova Prospect. But I'm already working on a plan to get him back. You're close to my lab. Keep following the drone. We'll figure out what to do.
Yee.
Russell, what did you guys find back there?
Well, that's the crazy thing. I don't know. Just blurry pictures of a building.
The Citadel?
No, something else. And whatever it is, they're gonna kill anybody who saw it. And anybody who knows anybody who saw it. Which means us and your dad.
Russell, just hang on. I'm almost there.
Let me see if I can do something real quickly. I'm sorry for this. The crosshair is a little bit invisible. I just want to do a quick peek if I can custom, if I can get like a nice little logo going on here. Here we go. I think this is working. Yeah, good. Okay.
Alyx, everything cut out for a second. I lost the headset video feed. Can you see my drone? Is it okay?
Sure. Yeah, I'll be there in a minute.
So that scene is a much more, you know, like whoa moment in VR. That is the VR strength. It really gives you like the moment of like shit, this is some huge thing walking over me. But again, like this is still a great game in any way, so I really would love for them to take the VR controls, make that a standalone thing and incorporate it, because that is gonna help everyone, give you different input experience, like just like using a wheel, you know, or just like letting you use a wheel to drive the car simulators, like having input for, you know, your hand inputs tracked even on a flat screen is gonna be quite great, and you can hook it up to like your computer or a TV screen, your computer to a TV monitor, you know, 55, 65, 75 inch, and get a cool experience. And that again, there are people that just cannot,
Alyx, great. Okay, let's
just cannot,
wait.
you know, use VR. They get
Nope,
so
it's
motion sick that they
I'm fine, by
cannot.
the way.
They just can't.
That's the main.
And this will then help them to get that, you know, experience in a pretty, you know, pretty good, not a full experience, but still be able to experience it more. And the, you know, the more that buys
They've
VR
got
experience, the more
I
we
know.
develop VR
This-
experience and
this is
put
bad.
money into
They're
that.
gonna find out what he knows, and then, yeah, they're gonna kill him.
Oh God.
But the good news is, we've got something they don't.
Which is?
My plan to get him back.
Great. Let's hear it.
Now, pretty soon they're gonna realize that your dad is not gonna talk, and when that happens, he's off to have his brain sucked out.
Russell.
Potentially, maybe not though. I mean, they could just drill into
Stop.
his. Oh yeah, still your dad. Right. Well, what they will do is take him by train from here. This is Eli to Nova Prospect.
And if he gets on that train, that's it, right?
Not necessarily. Grab something that represents us.
Oops. Yes, so this is the tricky one.
Okay, that's you.
I thought you said us.
Well, one of us, me, will have to stay here for this plan to work.
All right. Fair enough.
Just outside, there's a second train that also leads out of City 17 through the quarantine zone.
Okay.
Both trains intersect here at Fairview Junction. You take your train, get there before his train, and hack into the controls. That'll let me take over the system. Train comes to a halt, you deal with the Combine situation, and we get your dad back.
Sounds good. Where's the train I'm taking?
Out the back, through the yard. It's decommissioned, but I think I can hack into its controls. Oh, and get yourself a pair of Russells on the way out.
Russells?
The gloves, Alyx. You know, the gravity gloves. I have a few sets through there.
I'm very interested to see
calibrate them out by the shed.
how this is gonna
We
handle
can do
like
this, Alyx.
the shooting, reloading,
You
and
got that, didn't you? That I said we could do it? Because we're gonna do it.
and looting.
Yeah, we are.
I'm with you every step of the way.
So the gloves, like, you know, graphic for them have not been incorporated yet. Whoop. It's supposed to be coming later on. Yeah, really curious to see how they do with the looting situation. There is also a safety. Yeah, I can only open, not close it. That's fine. Also a safety thing, like a no-clip mode that you can activate with just a button.
Perfect, we're done. Oh, wait, I almost forgot.
Alyx, up here! You're gonna need a gun! Don't worry, it's unloaded.
Oops.
It's unloaded now! Oh, almost forgot. Guns need ammo. Here you go.
Okay, there we go. I don't know if it... They might have just removed all of the... like reloading. Don't know how you put on a helmet. Maybe you can't put on a helmet. You can in the VR version, which is really cool. Again, I recommend you playing the VR version if you can. But if you don't have the money or don't, you know, or get very motion sick or something and you really like Half-Life, you know, yeah, go for it, you know, try this one out. Oh, right, we do.
Oh, you took care of that lock then. Good, great. Did have the key for it, but should have given you that. That's on me. All right, here we go. Next stop, Fairview Junction.
Thanks, Russell.
Good luck,
Obviously,
Alyx. Goodbye.
one thing that could be very different from the VR version here is going to be the shooting. Because it's quite hectic shooting, you know, both with how you aim manually with your hands and how you reload and everything. And if this has no reload and the aiming much more precise, that's going to take away from it. Again, I recommend the VR version, but I'm not against this version. And I can see that for if you want to replay this, you know, and don't want to get into VR headset or want to just see a different experience of it, or if you can't afford a VR headset, or if you get very motion sick, you know, this is a great thing. And again, I don't know why VR controls has not made its way to regular PC gaming. I really don't. Everyone would benefit from that. Everyone. The gaming industry. The users. You know. Hardware makers, game design, everything.
Obviously, just to let you know, I am still here though.
I know.
So far it's been a very smooth ride, no crashes, not getting stuck, not using no clip. I haven't showed you the menu and I can't do it when you are
Hello,
in
Alyx?
the game.
We might have a problem.
You
Probably
can
nothing to worry about.
only access the menu when you're out of the game, so you have to like quit the
train
game
stop? It stopped, didn't it?
Yeah.
and then show
what
it.
happened?
It's jammed. When the Combine shut down the quarantine zone, they must have tightened security.
Which means...
Yeah, you're nowhere near Fairview Junction. You're just outside the QZ. And this is as far as we get by train.
Then I'm headed on foot.
Good. I'll see if I can get you in some other way.
Also, the menu is very, very glitchy, and I was afraid that if I show the menu, if you are prone to seizures, it could cause that problem for you. So I didn't want to show that one off. It was very flickery. It's a bug. It's supposed to be fixed with like an option that you enter to start the game, but it doesn't seem to do that for me.
I got a dead zombie here. I thought the Combine sealed up the QZ.
Oh, this one must have squirted out. I've heard they've had trouble with barnacle spores outside the containment area, but not about fellas like this.
Probably not a one-off then.
I doubt it.
But you know, texture-wise, this holds up very well against The Last of Us, and you know, the VR and the smoothness of this game really much on a whole different level here. You are recommended to save a lot. That's what I am doing. Okay, so you only loot.
Ah, would you look at that? Resin. And if there's resin around here, there should be a Combine fabricator. Keep an eye out. We might be able to upgrade your firepower a bit.
Yeah, you only loot like that. I don't know how reloading is gonna work. Okay. It's a manual reload. Okay. I'm gonna bind this one. They didn't show that in the settings. This is like a hard-coded action here, so I'm gonna just quickly rebind this. Reload. I should have figured this one by default. Here we go. Now I can reload is R. I was suspecting that. Yeah, it's a very nice graphically, and it's actually fun to experience this without the VR, to be able to see the texture detail that they have put in. Very sharp and nice.
Huh. I think I can reroute this with my multi-tool.
Oh.
You what?
It's a tool with multiple functions. So, you know, multi-tool.
Okay, so that's just does that.
A health station.
Russell, the Combine use these. Are they safe for people?
Yeah, I use them all the time.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they're great. Just put your hand in there.
All right. So obviously this interaction is missing in this mod, but it works. That's the main point, and they are working on the mod, and they have done amazing work with this mod so far. I just heard about not heard about this mod, but about like this update. That's why I'm showing it, because it's supposed to be, you know, hey, now you can play this from start to finish. You're supposed to be able to break this one. I don't seem to be able to do that. So let's just shoot it instead. Maybe you can somehow. I don't know how. In VR you can smash it, you know, against the wall, the floor, or something like that, which is really nice. It's a shame that doesn't seem to work, but alright. It's also very nice how this works in VR for like grabbing stuff. Like you can flick with your hand to like do this like whoop, and they will flick to you. This definitely was like one of the early ones that did great. Was really great in how interacting with the VR world felt really nice and smooth. This is the normal difficulty.
Oh, careful of that barnacle, Alyx.
Oh, yeah. And this is a little bit of Yankee sometimes. Oh, they can break it for me, that's good to know.
How'd you meet my dad, anyway? You guys work together at Black Mesa, right?
Yeah, well, no. Tricky place to get a job at, actually. I interviewed at Black Mesa. They said try again in a year. I don't need to tell you what happened after that. Lucky break for me, really. Not a lot of survivors.
They're also supposed to be fixing the HUD for this game. Right now this is the, you know, the Half-Life 2 HUD, but they are working on getting I almost died there, that's not good. You know what, let's do this. Let's try a quick load.
Work together at Black Mesa,
There
right?
we go.
Yeah, well, no. Tricky place to get a job at, actually. I interviewed at Black Mesa. They said try again in a year. I don't need to tell you what happened after that. Lucky break for me, really. Not a lot of survivors. Honestly, it's a miracle you and your dad got out of there.
You... There we go. Alright, well, let's do that then. But yeah, it's really great just replaying this, re-looking a little bit of this world here. Again, you know, all you can say is that this mod has done a really great.
Oh, do you need a minute?
That's glitch, unfortunately.
I can pause the feed.
Here we go.
Just looking, Russ.
Sometimes there are stuff here that you like lean in and can see kind of grows again. I recommend you playing this in VR if you have the possibility. But again, this is really great to try. Gonna checks. Yo, right. Yeah, it's fine. No errors. Recording seems fine. You know, this animation, it's a much more fun in VR, they look much more better and everything. But this also is very fun just trying this in such a much higher graphical fidelity. Because this is much higher graphical fidelity. Like you cannot deny that. I do recommend you to save a lot since it can be crashes, stuck or bugs, so...
I take it the quarantine zone is behind this hatch?
Yeah, that's where they keep it.
I'll look around for a control panel to open it up.
I am going to do like super quick extra saving. So this is how you are supposed to do it.
Ugh.
Okay. You do pull this one out in the original. Well, in the VR mode. Also looting this could be much more challenging. Quite the dark in here. Oh, if you could increase the brightness or something. That's cool, you can do that. Don't think that works to loot. Oh, there we go. Overall, you know, it does seem to work pretty damn good. All of the looting and stuff like that. There we go, got a little bit stuck there. Whew. Good that we save.
You know, Russell, now that I'm walking into the quarantine zone, it just hit me. I don't know anything about the quarantine zone.
Well, actually, the word quarantine comes from the Italian 40 giorni, which means 40 days, the period that all ships were required to be isolated before crew could go ashore during the Black Death.
Alright. Cool.
That's the control panel. They've probably scrambled the circuit, but considering no one would be dumb enough to open the hatch, it shouldn't be too hard to put back.
Oh, there we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so this is the no clip because I got stuck there, so I'm gonna try to just reposition myself. There we go. That's good to have, since, you know, can be a little bit of bugs here and there. I don't think I can. No, you pretty much press this to rotate it. This is supposed to be like some kind of the puzzle thing here. That's right. There we go. You spin them manually in the VR here, and you know the VR, you know.
There we go, finally.
I'm gonna head in. How far is Fairview Junction?
You'll go through the old subway tunnels on your way to the train yard.
What's
Have
loud?
they started moving Dad yet?
I don't think so, which is good news because we've still got time.
Oh, that's great.
But yeah,
Or bad news because they've already...
obviously the VR version works better in every kind of way by manually spinning them and stuff like that. But this is still working fine. I don't feel it's too crazy annoying or anything like that, so...
killed him. And you don't need to move a corpse, you just bury it. Or burn it. Still there, Alyx?
Russell, are you seeing this?
Whoa.
Alright. Here we go.
Loading. Yes. But yeah, obviously, again, I highly recommend the VR version in all ways. In all possible ways. But it is so fun to see how well this actually plays. And this game definitely could have made an official, like, Valve 2D port. But again, they wanted to push for VR and everything. And it's not a bad way. We are amazing. But this also makes it, you know, so obvious how it's so sad that we still don't have this kind of graphical fidelity.
Hey, Russell. I just found a loose
Hey.
syringe of God
That-
knows what. Is this medicine?
Does it have a skull and crossbones on it?
I don't see one.
Probably medicine then.
Yeah, it definitely is a bit shame that, you know, we don't have this after like 10 years soon here. We don't have the graphical fidelity. Okay, we can't seem to use this one. It's a shame. Gonna make the game a little bit harder maybe, or easier, since overall anyways. Shooting, we'll see. Don't know for how long I'm gonna play this, or if I want to do a full playthrough or not. I already think I did this in VR, so I want to try to replay to see how it's gonna go.
Yeah, that's the way we gotta go.
No shortcut?
Yeah, that is the shortcut.
Like this is so cool.
The barnacles on our side. It's not though, obviously, so don't walk under them.
Yeah, so far it definitely feels like, you know, pretty, you know, fun FPS experience here. That's really, really great. My. I can't use that one. There we go. I wanted to break that one. That's how you can do it. Right, doesn't seem to be anything here. Okay, there we go. We could jump up. Yeah, you know, obviously it feels a little bit like you can feel that it's not... Some of the movements aren't, you know, made for this. Overall, it feels pretty damn good. Nothing too bad. Will be fun.
Careful.
See what it's gonna feel when we start shooting at shooting at the enemies like that. Yeah, this is, you know, the big difference. Shooting, you know, obviously in VR is much more fun, much more engaging. Just on a whole different level. I definitely love, you know, FPS games in VR. Just because how the shooting just is getting to a different level. Just doing a shot like that, like you need to like take your time to aim in VR, and just really cool and immersive. You know, when you reload, you kind of like reach behind to grab a new magazine. It's just very different. A lot of like the tension just gets lost when you do it like this. and it makes the shooting, you know, don't feel as powerful as it, you know, as it should feel. It feels much more powerful and crazy when you go to. Oh right, we don't have that one. When you go in the real VR version.
Alyx, I think that's a combine fabricator. Put something in it. I want to see how this thing works.
Got it. Will it work on the Russells?
No, but it should fix up that pistol nicely. Good thing, too. I gave you one of my lesser guns.
Thanks, Russell.
Well, you know, in case it doesn't make it back.
Tell you what, Russell. If I die, I owe you a gun.
You owe me a gun anyway. That wasn't a gift. That's my gun.
Yeah, I think I got everything. Oh. Not sure how this is gonna work here. I only have one gun. I don't know how weapon swapping is gonna work. Yes, that's how that works. Use upgrade with numpad 1. Here. 0 cancel. Oh. That's interesting. Okay, so... Hey, it disappeared. Hello. Can I see it again? So... 1, 2, 3, 4. Do. Can I do head zone? Click. Cancel is 0. Okay, so if I do that, let's see. Reflex sight, don't need that. Burst fire. Do I have enough for that? I don't think I have enough. Oh, why? Right, I did it. The wrong one. Oh, maybe that's gonna be guns. Okay, that might be guns coming up. Alright, I'm gonna have to redo some. All the key bindings unfortunately was not available right away. That's why I need to do a little bit of fiddling here. Otherwise I would have done this beforehand. Numpad 4 and this is numpad 0. What happens if you don't have a numpad on your keyboard? That's not the best way to do it. Maybe you can tweak the settings in some game ini file or something, but not every keyboard has a numpad. Could be interesting. So did I get 2 burst fire? Okay, I just want to try it. I didn't want to reflex sight, but I guess we get it. So you can't see your resin when you are in the machine. I hope they can tweak that. There we go. Got stuck there again. So you can see your resin here, but not when you put it in, right? No, I don't know how much resin I have. A little bit sad. Let's move on. a reflex sight. Not something that I want and is useful. Can I do this?
One of my lesser guns.
Thanks,
Okay,
Russell.
yeah. I think
Well,
this
you
is
know, in
better.
case it doesn't make it back.
Tell you what, Russell. If I die, I owe you a gun.
You owe me a gun anyway. That wasn't a gift. That's my gun.
Didn't I? I guess not. Oh well. Do I have all my resin back? 16 resin? Yeah, I do. I don't want to use that, and I have used this one. Let's heal up. There we go. Let's move on. Might start, you know, not a complete playthrough, but playing try more. Just to see how everything is gonna, you know, work out. Okay, it auto reloads also. Can't use those, that's a little bit annoying. Something that obviously hopefully gets fixed. Can I revive you?
Nice shooting, Alex.
Thanks. You know, for all your talk about what a lesser gun this thing isn't half bad.
Yeah, but you know, moment like that really just makes it like, whoa, this is so... You don't get that kind of like feeling like of distress, definitely not in the same way. Nothing. Actually really fun to, you know, play this. And it might also be easier for someone to watch this if I, you know, I might start a playthrough to see how it feels progressing, but it might be fun for people, you know, to watch it, because when you're recording VR, obviously you have these like micro movements everywhere, and might be, you know, kind of disturbing to follow, because your head are always, you know, a little bit like moving, and the loss lets like that.
Hey, crap! Where'd it go?
I didn't know. No idea where it went. Probably in that place. Doesn't seem to be anything here. Also, it could be break. You could get game breaking bugs, because you might accidentally
Probably only one of those.
get into areas you're not meant to by, you know, this movement. Yeah, we cannot use those. But the head crabs and everything, it is much less intense in this mode. And since you're not like surrounded by your environment, I guess it's less scary. This is the normal difficulty I'm playing on here. You can clip through this. You cannot clip through this in the VR version, to my knowledge. Yeah, I guess the, you know, added safety thing so you don't get stuck too much. And a no clip option is great to have. It's been really fun, just kind of, you know, you could say relaxed experience. Compared to the VR version, this is
Heard anything about
relaxed.
Dad, Russell?
No. Radio silence since he got on the train.
Damn it.
Well, the good news is he's probably fine.
How do you know that?
Because they're taking him to Nova Prospect to torture him. That's the torture place. So they're hardly going to torture him before they get there. So he's fine. Logically speaking.
But yeah, it actually feels really nice. Oh, hello. So I might definitely start a playthrough to see how it feels. I think there is one episode that you played this game that is particularly crazy in VR. It might be fun to see how it's gonna work out in this mode. I'm probably gonna have to walk around a lot like this. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Well, that's gonna work. Right, maybe I have to break this one. I'm gonna do that. Oops. Come on. There we go. I think you're supposed to be able to get into this place. Yeah, because you can get that one. And you can like take and store them with you in the regular game. Guess not in this particular version here. Just, you know, obviously looting in VR when you do it manually also adds quite a lot to the overall just feel. Holy crap, have they made a great great mod here. Like you use your gun to like break this in the normal one. Just use, there we go. Just use the no clip and you are free to roam around. Again, it's a little bit sad I don't know if you can like take this and put it in your inventory. You can do that in the VR version.
Russell, are you seeing this?
Possibly. Are you seeing floating garbage?
It looks like it's just cardboard.
Right. Well, seems harmless.
Yeah. Weird though.
We are out. So let's put this one there. And this is also one is quite a lot more. Okay, so they have cheese this one out. You have to like go here.
Attention, please. Access is not permitted.
You can kinda
Scavenging will result in immediate
see the puzzle. I don't remember exactly how you did this puzzle. You can like stand and you can see what like the button is to press. I guess they fixed that so you can just progress, or maybe I just lucky there, I don't know. I don't remember exactly this puzzle, but I'm not gonna get stuck here. But it was something that you like stand, you like did something, then you could like see which one of those buttons that corresponded to the ones to pick here. You know. Yeah, you can't interact with this. So they just removed this puzzle altogether. Good and bad. I didn't really enjoy that puzzle, so for me it's you know, it's good. I'm sure others, you know, that were more into puzzle might miss that one. Miss that extra little puzzle thing.
Alyx, you alright? What's wrong?
I'm fine, Russell. What's up?
I'm losing your signal. Alyx? Alyx? If you can still hear me, keep heading in the same direction and try to get above ground.
Russell? Russell?
Trying to see if I can find some resin here. Obviously, this is here we go. Obviously, we might not need all the upgrades, so we might be more powerful with the resin upgrades that we get here.
This is weird. Oh.
The Alyx fans. You received my messages.
I did?
Come, enter.
Okay. Thanks.
You are welcome.
So, what's a Vortigaunt doing here?
Cooking.
Right, but I mean in general.
I have a brain injury.
I'm sorry
My
to...
brain is injured.
That's terrible,
Ow.
and I hope... Look, I'm actually pretty busy looking for my father.
The
Eli
Eli
Vance.
fans. Yes.
The Combine have him, and I really do need to get moving.
The Combine. Yes. Do not go yet. I must show you something.
Look, I appreciate
This way.
I can't stick around.
It is important.
I know, I'm sure it is.
The Alyx fans must go this way anyway.
Go this way.
Okay.
Oh. The Combine have other Vikings. Like the Eli van. The Alyx van will free them.
I would help. I really would, but the Alyx Vance is honestly very busy saving her dad.
You will not save him. He is dead.
What?
Alright, he will be.
What?
Is or will be?
It is
Spoiler.
a matter of perspective. But Alyx Vance alone cannot prevent his fate.
Look, thank you for Everything, but I really have to go. And I'm sorry, but I really don't have time for riddles.
No riddles. The Combine drilled here. I am severed from the vortessence. I am alone in my head.
I'm sorry. Look, if I can, if I run across your friends, I will see what I can do.
You have saved my kid.
I haven't.
Then you will.
Yeah, I just want to point out something that I did remember. If you have saves, because from the VR version, they will not work. Don't try to load your VR saves. You need to do your non-VR game for this. Just popped up in my mind from the FAQ.
Courage, Alyx Vance. I will help the Alyx Vance.
Here we go.
Look to the northern star
Why?
for guidance.
Okay, thanks. Are you done helping?
I am not here. Sustenance.
I'm good, thank you.
I'll eat it later. Thanks for the help.
You will be welcome.
Yeah, let's see if I can bring this with me to the loading zones or not. I can.
Alyx! Alyx, the signal's back. Can you hear me? Are you okay?
Russell, I'm good. How's Dad?
They've got him on the train. He's on the move. You've got to find Fairview Junction before they get there.
I'm working on it.
I guess I can't open that one. No resin that I'm missing, don't look like it. Oh. Is there anything in here? I don't think I can open this one up. No. This one maybe. Yes. Okay, nothing more. Oops. It looks very dark here in the non-VR version.
So anything happened when you cut out?
You're not gonna believe this, but I ran into a Vortigon.
A Vortigon? What was he doing down there?
Hiding. I think he escaped from the combat.
What did he say?
Yeah, you need a Vortigon? He said crazy Vortigon.
You wanna try to take this one out? There we go. If I remember correctly, they might get freed. Right, then we cannot use that one. Anything more we are missing? Oh, right, we needed to find that one. That's in here someplace. Oh, here it is. So yeah, definitely the the non-VR, it does change a lot of the atmosphere and the immersion and
Oh, that Vortigon I met? He did give me a head crab to eat.
Oh, great! What did it taste like? Tell me how you...
Russell, I didn't eat it.
Right. Of course you didn't. No, that's the right decision.
Oh, that zombie has a shotgun.
Can I get to this place right now? Maybe I can. Go down here. Nothing? Nothing. But I am still playing this, which means it still is a, you know, a interesting experience here. Maybe we should stop after I get the shotgun, because I want to try something.
Whoa.
Hey! Ah, come on!
Do you hear that?
Yeah. Let's get this shotgun and get out of here.
Okay, so what you do is... I believe you do that. Can I... No. How do we get this? I need that shotgun. This is gonna be fun to see how this is gonna work out. So we need to do that. And like need to stop this. Doesn't seem to be working that well. I'm not sure how to do this. I think I died, right? Okay, yeah, I really want to get this shotgun to see if I can get this, but you know, in the non-VR version what you do is that you kinda jam it like that. Problem here is that it's quite finicky, to say the least. This is not a good experience in non-VR. In real VR it is fine. I don't even know how to do this. Damn. Don't think I've gotten the shotgun right. Cannot grab it by doing this. I feel I have to do what I'm doing, but it's not really working. Just even trying to pick this one up is quite annoying. Okay, you can do it like that. Okay. Yeah, that is much less aggressively and much less scary. Yeah, I can use those one to swap. So is that 2 and 4? 2 and 4, okay. Interesting. I could turn that one off. Trying to think of how to do this the best way. Is the flashlight going to be... I don't know if it's going to be toggle. It would be fun if I could play to try the flashlight also. Maybe it was just one resin in here. This way might be the way to go. Have a quick look in this place. Anyone have... Oh, that's... There we go. Let's go. Let's see if I can get... Let's do a bit more. Let's try this. Since I don't have all the abilities, it takes a little bit longer, obviously, to kind of like do a good assessment of how good the mod might work for the entire game. I could split this one up, obviously, in several episodes, but I think it could be quite interesting for you, you know, before you try. Or you might try this yourself if it's going to be, you know, worth it your time. I've reloaded that. You know, if it's gonna be worth your time trying to go for this. That is a scary thing if you're in VR. It comes down right in front of your eyes. Yeah, I do recommend... I always recommend the VR version first if you have the possibility. Graphically and everything is really nice in it. Ooh. It's quite a lot of shots. And again, in VR, this is, you know, much more scarier when they come just flying straight at you. I think you're supposed to... Can you one-shot them when they are just about to jump at you? I don't know. But the scary level are much less. So if you have a, you know, hold off because you wasn't sure you want to play this because it might feel too scary, this might also be a good thing to try. Ooh. Oh. This mod might definitely be worth your time trying. Just because of, you know, the less scary level. Okay, so I think we're supposed to go the other way, right? I want to get the flashlight to see how that's gonna working. Oof, okay, we did not die, that's good. Trying to see if we can find some resin here before. Any more resin in here? That looks like it is one of these. That I do need. Okay, any more resin in here? Yeah, let's do a little bit of a longer let's try to get to... hopefully to the flashlight. But just to see how that's gonna look in non-VR. Okay, so I have 29. So I can do that. Burst fire. Reflex, burst fire. I can do this. Double shot. Grenade launcher. Woo! So we can do double shot. Grenade launcher might be fun. We do get... how do we change weapon mode? Oh right, we probably use... what should we try? Burst fire. Oh, cost 20 resin, okay. Alright, let's continue. Now I have that one. Which way was it? Oh, wait a minute, is this? Ooh, I can get burst fire. Do I want burst fire? Yeah, I don't think I came this way.
Too dark. You'll need a flashlight.
I think you're right.
I do believe we're not too far off from getting... I wonder if I looted everything. Not too far off from getting the flashlight, so I wanna try that. Hopefully I went all the ways that I could go here. Yeah, okay, I think so. Okay, that turns it off. Seems to be locked. They are quite the bullet spongy. This is the dark area, so yeah, we're gonna get the flashlight, I believe, is just down here.
Whew. It is dark.
Everything all right?
Nope, I'm good. I'm good.
Trying to see if I can spot any ammo here. It's very, very dark. I don't know if you can tweak it in the settings. I might show the settings by the end and give you a warning for very much flashing, so you are prepared for that.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, that's a toggle. Let's see, I probably can change something up here. So hold. Let's do that. Let's do 1, 2, and 3. Let's remove that one. Oh. Oh. What happened? Okay, I guess I entered the menu. Sorry for the flashing there. Not prepared for it. I just did some remapping. Huh. Alright, well that's fine.
Whew.
Remember
It's
to
dark.
do some quick
Everything
saves.
all right?
Nope, I'm good.
Many quick saves.
I'm good.
Where the hell did my... Hello? Ammo? There we go, thank you. Oof. Resin,
Oh, thank God.
flashlight. We have 1, 2, 3. Maybe we don't need 1, might not be necessary. We have 2 and 4. Oh, now I know what's... Oh god, okay, I messed up again. 2 and 4. Let me just do some quick again here. This is 2, 3, maybe 4. Sure. Yeah, you can see the flashing there in the menu. It's not good. I wasn't wanna, you know, show all the flashing there. Hopefully it's not too bad, but
Whew.
we have
It is
1,
dark.
4.
Everything all right?
Nope, I'm good. I'm good.
Yo. Let's get another resin here.
Oh, thank God.
We have a save. Okay, yeah, yeah. This works fine. Oh! You know what? We're gonna try this one. This did not go well. Just I'm gonna get out of this area and end this let's try here. Woo! Where did it go? You know what? I'm gonna try this again. This is not going very well. A little bit of load, quick load, but not too crazy at least. What the frick, man? Yeah, those take so much health. I don't want to lose it since I can't use any medikit. There we go. Did I get them all? Maybe, maybe not.
It's really dark. Russ,
Yeah?
can you just talk
About what?
about anything? Literally anything.
Well, I think that given our situation, your irrational fear of the dark is actually quite appropriate. You know, I can give you easily 100 reasons to be terrified.
Okay, that was my fault. I'll be more specific next time. Big fan of this flashlight.
And it, not unlike yourself, is also sensitive to the dark.
Oh yeah?
Meaning it should go on automatically when the lights go out.
It does not on the
Nice.
in this version. The lights will not automatically go out, go on and off. Let's see. Where the hell? Okay, so did I go this way? No, this is the dark area. Which way am I supposed to go now? Is it this way? Oh, even in non-VR, that kinda got me. Getting it. Nowhere. Holy mother of yum! They are really jumpy. Badoof. Yeah, I just want to get to the next place where I'm supposed to be so I don't get too lost when it's like when I do another more. Let's try, let's go for this one. This is the, come on, dark area.
All right, Russ. Really need you to talk again.
Absolutely. Be specific.
Before. What was life like before the Combine?
Ah, excellent. Alyx, have you ever heard of a club sandwich?
Nope, not once.
Right. To make a club sandwich, you need to start with bread. Not from a bread line, from a bakery across the street. Baked that day, okay? You add tomatoes, lettuce, not vegetable paste, fresh. Then you add bacon. That's from an animal we used to call the pig. You toast the bread, and you put all that inside it.
You guys had all that?
Huh.
That's insane.
It is, and I'm not done. Then you add a second sandwich on top of the first one. You put ham in it, also from a pig, and turkey from an animal we used to call the turkey, and more tomato, more lettuce, and a bunch of other things I'm forgetting. It was 6 inches tall and weighed a pound, and had a dozen ingredients from 5 different continents. It was the most impossible food item you could imagine.
Come on. Alright, let's get past this area, this little tunnel, save and quit.
All right, Russ. Really need you to talk again.
Absolutely. Be specific.
Before. What was life like before the Combine?
Ah, excellent. Alyx, have you ever heard of a club sandwich?
Nope, not once.
Right. To make a club sandwich, you need to start with bread. Not from a bread line,
let's
from a
see.
bakery across the street. Baked that day, okay? You add tomatoes, lettuce, not vegetable paste, fresh. Then you add bacon. That's from an animal we used to call the pig. You toast the bread, and you put all that inside it.
You guys
There we
had all
go.
that? That's insane.
It is, and I'm not done. Then you add a second sandwich on top of the first one. You put ham in it, also from a pig, and turkey from an animal we used to call the turkey, and more tomato, more lettuce, and a bunch of other things I'm forgetting. It was 6 inches tall and weighed a pound, and had a dozen ingredients from 5 different continents. It was the most impossible food item you could imagine in any age before ours.
Wow.
I know, right?
That is... wow. Thanks, Russ.
You're welcome, Alyx.
Alright, this is a quite interesting area with the combat and stuff, so I'm gonna save here. Here you can see the menu again. It's sorry for the flickering. Kinda works, the menu, but it's not perfect. Character voice. I think I want to take those down. Let's try this one. Back. Yeah, I feel like I want to try, you know, one more or so. Let's with this one. But yeah, it's really, you know, working really nice, really great and everything. Not anything that I can really feel is not working. So far, you know, I got stuck a little bit when I didn't realize that you could just swing the Combine up, grab the shotgun. And I don't know if you can manually tweak some like key bindings, because they have in the FAQ, they have some, but they don't have R for reload, and I don't have use the numpad for the resin. I don't believe I could see, or stuff like that. If you can change them, if you don't have a numpad, I don't know. But it's a great mod to get this going. It's really fun. And again, I don't get VR sickness, but you know, this is like, I can still feel that why it can be heavy on, you know, using VR and stuff like that. I can feel that, I can see that, and this is just, you know, nowhere near. It's just like a kind of slower paced FPS game at this moment. It's gonna ramp a little bit up later, nothing too crazy. So if you know, if you really like the Half-Life 1 and 2, and especially 2, and you know, you want a bit more of lore for that game, now there might be a reason for you to pick up Half-Life Alyx on a sale and try this mod out. The mod is free, and it's great that Valve isn't stopping it or is trying to, you know, be in the way of it, at least so far. And I'm been fun to revisiting this. I played this, you know, on the Reverb G2, so it's like maybe 3 years, I don't know, 3 years ago, maybe even more. Been a long time. Surely don't have a VR headset, so it's just fun to see here. And again, the first thing that hit me are just like the graphic on a normal monitor, like 1080p clarity to 1440p. We need that in VR. The contrast ratio, sure, we want the OLED black, and they are more important in VR, but the clarity is what is really, really lacking. Like the sharpness, the readability, just to see stuff. You don't have to mess with the perfect tiny sweet spot where you can get that edge-to-edge, maximum edge-to-edge clarity. And yes, I'm not gonna go with sweet spot is not the same thing as edge-to-edge clarity that some keep saying, because with the headset I've used, it just has not been the same, and not gonna mention it being the same or in any way that way. So no. But yeah, it's kind of shocking. You kind of get to see the game in a new light when you see this super sharpness. If you're interested in more Half-Life 2 non-VR, you know, you can thumbs up or follow, check back to the channel. I feel like I want to do at least one more video. Not sure if I'm gonna do an entire playthrough. It's a pretty short game. If you don't have the VR stuff, and I do know a little bit since I played the game once previously, I know a bit of the game already. So might just be a 6-hour experience in non-VR for me. 6 or 8, maybe 8. It's not a long game. I might get a series going for this one. But yeah, this has been the non-VR mode. You don't know about it, now you know. If you heard about it but felt it wasn't really good, it feels pretty goddamn solid so far. Nothing really that is like game breaking or bugging out or anything like that. Just a really, really solid experience so far. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos of this, and possibly Metroid Prime. Might kind of kick that one up since I'm done with Half-Life 1 and with The Last of Us. Not gonna dig more into The Last of Us. So until the next video, as always, I hope you have a great day.